Oh, hello. What am I doing on my first day off? Yes, I'm off work all week. I'm getting a lot of pain in my left foot. Well, both feet, but mainly my left foot, and my toenails turn purple due to wearing bloody steel toe cap boots. And when I checked my holiday record, I thought I didn't need time off at all since March. And the supervisor, Sukar Ali, very kindly said I can have the rest of the week off as holidays with very short notice. What a good lad. Yeah, I got my top box out. I was thinking, after watching and re-editing that video from the farmyard party, which is on this coming weekend, you know, the big rally in the grounds of Duncan Park, in Helmsley, North Yorkshire, 75 miles away, I thought, should I go? I still have my tent upstairs. And all I used to put in my top box, you have to put heavy stuff in, although some people do. Just put a sleeping bag in, and I've got, in this one, in my other top box, the big red jivvy one, I've got some soft panniers that I used to use when I used to go to rallies. But I was thinking, I've lost touch with the people I used to go with, plus what put me off was the funny bogs, you know, trying to find an empty bog. Some of them were disgusting. I know you shouldn't really bother, but you're meant to rough it while camping, but I like my creature comforts. Would you use a chemical bog that's full to the brim? I thought I'd show you this spare helmet. I got this when I got my blue Hornet because it was only cheap, $29.99, and it doesn't fit because it's only an XL. I got them stickers off eBay, nice, aren't they? Powered by Honda. Put that on, off Bandit Nev, Sunstar. Another powered by Honda. They're not left and right though. When I got them, I said, why not make them left and right? A lad in Thailand was selling them. It's fiberglass, this one, that's why I got it. And yet like I said, the size was wrong. In the olden days, it was just 4 sizes, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and now you've got extra small, medium, large, extra large, and then double extra large. That's 5 different sizes. So I'll keep that in case I ever give anyone a lift. What we're going to show you. Yeah, I've been messing around with the bike because a long time ago I just found a chap who told me, an Australian chap actually, who said I advise you to get a new clutch cable because mine's just snapped. I said, oh dear. He said get a new one and either keep it under the seat in the cowl or fit it, because if it's an old bike it might be on the point of snapping. And I've had a look under the seat before. Just have a look at this. There's pipes everywhere. Underneath the mango tree, my honey. Dee 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 dee. It's a bit dark when all these up. Might not be able to see. Got spiders. Every time I lock my back up I get spiders dropping on my head. Yeah, I took these bolts out and there's a little lever there to get it up. Pardon. And then you just lift it up. But as I was saying, in the olden days you'd have a fuel tap here. You'd turn your fuel tap to off, run the engine, rev it till it ran out. Then you disconnect the pipe, which would be empty by then. You know, feeding the fuel to the carbs. And then wallop, the tank's off, put it on the carpet with a little mat. This one, you won't be able to see probably. The fuel pipe's there, sealed going into there. And I don't want to take that off. I mean, would fuel piss out, or is it vacuum operated via a fuel pump? And there's another fuel line down here, a little junction clip for the electronics, fuel sensor, etc., and the tilt switch. if the bike goes over, it cuts the fuel off and cuts the engine off. Something like that. But to route that bloody cable, no, I'm baffled. How do you route it down there if you can't set the bloody tank off? That's why I wanted a shop to do it while they were fitting my chain and sprockets. They'll know better than me. Anyway, I'll bolt it back up. And hope it doesn't bloody snap. I don't know, why do they make stuff so complicated? Go on, where's the hole? You'll find a hole if there was hair around it, the old fella used to say. So, one little job I can't do. Well, I could have a go, but risk fuel pissing out all over, which I don't want to do. And the reason I'm doing this little upload is, has anyone got any advice? Any mechanics out there? Do they know what would happen? Or what the process is? You take that off. Disconnect the banjo type of bolt, which feeds your fuel to the either fuel pump or the injection system. What do you do to route the cable if it's sort of under that way? Down here. It might not snap, it might be fine. You never know, do you? The CB500 I had, that snapped in the backyard luckily. I was just doing that, setting off for work, and ping! So I had to ring for a taxi. Imagine if it pinged it middle of nowhere, I'd be rather stuck, wouldn't you? Well, I would be. Anyway, enough of that. I'll go and sit back in the sunshine. Tuesday, sunshine. Had very little sleep due to my arsehole neighbours. And tomorrow, when I planned on going somewhere, I thought of doing a therapeutic 3-mile walk in the surf at Blackpool to massage my feet. I could show you, I've just shown my purple toenail. My heel was hurting, and my toenail. It's old age, but my other foot's the same age, and that's not so bad. So it's rather baffling. Anyway, bollocks to it. Right, Blackie. Don't go out there, there might be dogs. Should I crack open a bottle of beer and have a nice cup of tea? With biscuits. Nice that, isn't it? $7.99. I've got one in the shower and I thought, oh, I'll get a couple more, why not? Payments on the Never Never. So that's $7.99 each, 16 quid. $4.99 postage. I thought, bloody hell. Anyway, I think they'll look alright and they'll certainly keep the rain off. When I got this, it was a conservatory roof, and when I used to work in conservatories for 17 years, if any cancelled orders, instead of reprocessing them and cutting the material down, they'd just scrap it. And I said, you're not going to scrap it, are you? That 3-bay lean-to. Why do you want it? I said, yeah. And his lad said, I'll take it round, I'll bring it round your house tonight then. I said, oh, thanks very much. And I give him 6 beers in return. And like a twerp, I cut the bloody thing down to 2 bays, because I thought that's just right for that little area. If I left it 3 bays, it would have covered the bloody doorway up nicely. And there'd be no need for that to keep the rain off, because the 3rd bay, which, you know, roughly 3 feet each bay, would have kept the bloody rain off. What a twerp. I was going to make a little sloping roof here, but it's not necessary, is it? It'll keep all the weather off, as long as it doesn't rip. Yeah, Blackie, you too hot? Blackie, come here. Yeah, lovely, aren't you? Good boy. Let's scratch that itchy back. Hello, puppy. Oh, good boy. You're too thin, aren't you? Or are you just right compared to Fatty? Fat Blackie? You too fat, or are you too thin? Well, on that note, I'll say goodbye. Any advice on routing that bloody clutch cable would be welcomed. Thank you very much, and goodbye. For now. What? What's he doing? It's come on my knee. Bye. Oh yes, I forgot to mention, I've just been to the shop to get some cloths. Microfiber thing. It's not a pound shop, but everything seems to be a pound. Right, aren't they? Blue. And they actually sell this. I was wondering where I could get some. Pound. Astonish oven and cutware cleaner, but this is the stuff I clean my hands with. It's orange scented. It's not going to destroy your skin or anything. It's sort of powdery cream on your hands if you're full of oil or shite. Rub it well in, and your hands just gleam, just like an oven would. So I recommend that. A pound from the dozens of them on a shelf. Kind of like you for a pound, can you? That's the job. It doesn't say keep off your skin. It just says keep out of your eyes. Because it's gritty, probably. Astonish. British made. Got a little Union Jack on. Manufactured in the UK. In Bradford. Yes, marvellous stuff. Yes, Budweiser. Right, that's all for now. I forgot to tell you about that cleaner that I recommend. Forget all the expensive stuff. I mean, Swarfiga's fine, but it's quite expensive, and it's no grit in it, I don't think, has it? Whereas that has. Right, bye for now.